So this is the ending lesson for Health and Wellness Unit. Please make sure you watch it because this week we have a lot going on with IT coming in and the school psychologist coming in and having a discussion with you guys. So let's talk about social health. This involves forming healthy personal relationships with people and the community. Social support is positively linked to good health and longevity. Studies have found that people who enjoy successful relationships also have stronger immune systems. So this is outside of your basically your friend network. This is with other people. Could be extended family, healthy relationships with people in the community or on a sports team or in some type of craft that you like to do. Positive family relationships are also strongly associated with healthy social development. Families typically provide for the physical needs of their members, as well as being responsible for their health and well being. Families can also help meet mental and emotional needs. So, families that go on vacation together, families that do things together outside, whether it be camping, having a barbecue, going to the beach, going on a hike, all very important. Enjoying successful relationships with others increases your energy and improves your overall health. Especially being a teenager, having relationships with adults outside the family can promote social development, especially if it's somebody that you look up to or somebody that you enjoy doing things with. Successful relationships with peers can also help the development of social skills. And I'm not talking about your relationships with them on social media. I'm actually talking about face to face. One example of that would be the environmental trip that we do in the summer. A lot of team building takes place and a lot of cooperative work and play. There may be times in your life, though, you will have to deal with conflict and abuse. Conflict and abuse can negatively affect all aspects of your health. Abuse can lead to serious physical, emotional, and mental health issues. So if you witness any signs of abuse, you need to report it immediately, either to a friend, an adult, someone that you trust, because you need to get help for either yourself or that person. So, myth or fact, elder abuse is usually committed by a caregiver or a family member. Well, this is actually true, and I've mentioned this in other units. Elder abuse may occur in homes or long-term care facilities or other living situations. We actually talk about this in forensics about a caregiver who actually killed a man and tried to get away with it. Neglect and ignoring calls for help are examples of elder abuse. This can also happen in a hospital by a nurse that's just, or a nurse's aide that just doesn't want to deal with somebody, especially someone that has dementia. It's important for you to have community connections, either by volunteer work and service projects, which allow you to help others and learn. That's actually a part of your graduation requirement in government, or if you're in any of the honor society or Interact, all of those involve service projects. A healthcare facility is another community in which you can be involved. Some people that think that they want to have a job in healthcare may often volunteer their time to work with elderly people, whether it be reading books or just having a conversation with them. We talked a little bit about spiritual health, and this is important in many aspects. Some examples of spiritual health could be religion, harmony with nature, or peace and harmony in life. Meditation may help you relax or serve as a stress reliever. And we have 2 sessions for meditation lessons. One will be the end of this week, and then another one will be the following Friday. Stress is a body's response to change. This can be from trauma or challenging situations. And if your stress has no outlet, this can lead to a compromised immune system and eventually affect your health. Learning to prevent and manage stress is important for good health. Talked about taking walks, eating healthy. We did our yoga class. There are tapes on yoga that you could do in the privacy of your own home, and also meditation again. So believe it or not, your ability to handle stress is related to your personality type. Most people have some qualities belonging to each personality type. So personality type A is someone that's ambitious, organized, impatient, and sometimes take on more than is manageable. Type B, somebody that's patient, relaxed, easygoing, and not plagued by a sense of urgency. And type C, suppress emotional expression, denies strong emotional reactions, has trouble coping with stress, and feels hopeless or helpless. So you might resonate with one of those more than another, or you might be a combination of two types. I think most of you, since you've had me as a teacher, would agree that I'm type A. Which has more to do with how a person copes with stress, attitude or personality type? Well, actually, it's attitude. Attitude is more of an important factor than personality. Those who approach problems as challenges to overcome are more likely to react positively when faced with stressful situations. Some strategies for stress management include eating healthy and nutritious diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. Avoid or at least minimize substance abuse. Learn how to relax. Manage your time effectively. It's a big one for teenagers. Reach out to others and be positive about your abilities. There are some things that you can do to help minimize your at-risk potential for getting a disease. Regular visits to your doctor and dentist and eye doctor can help you stay healthy. You should have at least a yearly checkup where your doctor may order baseline tests to monitor your blood and glucose levels and screen for any diseases or disorders. If you are sick, please don't come to school. Visit your doctor as soon as possible, and always use antibiotics exactly as instructed. Just because you feel better does not mean that you stop taking your antibiotic. In order for your antibiotic to be effective, you need to finish the entire dose. When coughing or sneezing, make sure you cover your nose and your mouth. Be cautious around wild and domestic animals that you aren't familiar with. And be careful what you eat. Make sure that you wash vegetables and fruits. You don't know who's touched them last or where their hands have been. Make sure to adopt good health practices. Practice good posture to reduce your back and neck pain. Report any severe or persistent pain to your doctor, and you should adopt and make conscious strategies to manage your stress on a daily basis. Avoid risky behaviors such as driving carelessly or playing dangerous sports. What are some other risky behaviors you can avoid to protect your health? Substance abuse, because you don't know who made it or what's in it. And becoming sexually active. And if you are sexually active, you should be using precautions and not just birth control, because sexually transmitted diseases, I'm sure you've learned all about in health class. Your community health centers can provide resources for a wide variety of services, including educational programs, vaccines, preventative care, and community health resources are important for low-income individuals. If you are in need of any type of vaccines or preventative care and you're not sure where to get it, please see either me or your guidance counselor. There are some alternative health practices and therapies that you may not be aware of. Conventional medicine is based on evaluating physical signs and symptoms of the patient, where alternative medicine includes medical products and practices that are not part of standard care. This could include acupuncture, homeopathic remedies, cupping, taping, and chiropractic. Integrative health is the use of a combination of conventional and alternative therapies. So let's see, I mentioned acupuncture, homeopathy, we knew about yoga. There's also aromatherapy, Reiki, hypnotherapy, reflexology, and naturopathy. And that ends the lesson on Chapter 8. And for basically the next 2 weeks, we'll be working with GarageBand on your podcasts, a visit from our school psychologist, and our meditation classes. Please make sure that you are studying your vocabulary for this unit, or at least begin to.